Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching the latest economic calendar on Insta TV. Traders will focus on a few macroeconomic reports which are due at the beginning of the next week. On Monday, the Eurostat is due to publish revised data on the Eurozone's inflation for September. Analysts expect consumer prices to grow 0.4% from the previous month. According to flash estimates, the Eurozone CPI also rose 0.4%, so the inflation rate in the euro area doubled in September, having hit the highest score since late 2014. In August, consumer prices went up 0.2%. Importantly, inflation rates in the Eurozone have been accelerating for the fourth month in a row. Economists expected 0.3% inflation for August. The US inflation report for September will grab the headlines on Tuesday. Analysts assume consumer inflation to increase to 0.3% on monthly terms. The US CPI surpassed expectations in August. Consumer prices rose 0.2% following a zero dynamic in July. Rising rent and healthcare costs offset a drop in gasoline prices. The core CPI, which strips out food and energy costs, rose 0.3% in August, the biggest increase since February. In annual terms, headline inflation in the US climbed 1.1% in August from 0.8% growth in July. On Wednesday, China will release GDP growth data for the third quarter. The consensus foresees economic growth of 6.7% against the second quarter. China's economy also expanded 6.7% on a yearly basis in the April-June period. The economy grew slightly faster than expected in the second quarter. However, private investment tumbled 9%, the lowest figure since March 2000. A decline in capital investment can push China's government to increase stimulus measures. In the first quarter, China's GDP rose 6.7%, which is the weakest growth since the 2009 financial crisis. In 2015, China's GDP grew 6.9%, having showed the worst expansion in the recent 25 years. Apart from those reports, a series of other data will appear in the economic calendar at the beginning of the next week. On Monday, the US is to publish the Empire State Manufacturing Index. On Tuesday, CPI reports are due in the UK and New Zealand. On Wednesday, China will present a report on industrial output. The UK is due to release statistics on the labour market. Canada's central bank will announce its decision on the overnight rate. And this concludes the calendar of the latest financial events on Insta TV. See you next week. Bye.